So today we're going to learn how to calculate discount and sales tax. Okay? Remember, a discount makes your total price go down. Tax makes your total price go up. Okay, now they may just say in there 10% off. That means it's taking it off the price, so the price goes down, so you subtract. So you see the words off or discount, you're subtracting. If you see tax, you're adding, right? But there's a first step in there where you have to multiply to find out how much to take off. Okay? Here it says 6% sales tax. Okay? So your first step, y'all write down, step 1 is to take the total price, which is 72, and multiply it times the percentage as a decimal. Now we're going to take 6% and make it a decimal, so we're going to move the decimal 1 to the left, which is 0.6. Another to the left is 0.06. So 6% as a decimal is 0.06. Okay? When we multiply these two numbers in our calculator, it's going to give us the sales tax that we're going to add on to the original price. Okay? So 72 times 0.06. Can someone tell me what that is? $4.32. Okay? This is our, and I want you to write this, this is your sales tax. Okay? Now the second step is just to add your sales tax to the original price. $72 plus $4.32 equals $76.32. And this right here is what they wanted. See, in the instructions it says find the total cost. This is the what? Total cost. Okay? So we calculated the sales tax and added it up and got the total cost. You see that?
So it's only 2 steps.
It's on 2 steps, that's it. Okay, now that was tax. Tax made our price more expensive. And our second example is a little bit different. Okay? On this problem, we're not calculating the sales tax, we're calculating a what? Discount. That means something's cheaper. Okay, so it's like I walk into Belk, and instead of $250, they tell me it's 30% off. Well, I got to know how much that is, because I might only have a certain amount in my pocket. Okay? So I got to take, step 1 is to take the item, $250, and multiply it by my percentage as a decimal. Can someone tell me what 30% as a decimal is?
0.3.
0.3, because you got 30%, and you move it 1 to the left is 3, 2 to the left is 0.3. So I multiply 250 times 0.3 to find my discount. That's 75. So by being 30% off, they're taking $75 away from the price. Well, the original price was $250, so our second step is just to take the $250 and subtract $75 from it, and what do we get? $175. So this is the what? 175 is the what? The, what's this say? Sale price. The original price was $250. 175 is the sale price. Now, if you go to the store, it's not going to cost $175, is it? That's the sale price, but then they have to add what to it? Tax. So you see, when something's discount, they got 2 things they got to do. They got to calculate the discount and then the tax. But the computer uses it. Now, our next example says a $6.95 lamp, and it wants the total cost, right? Well, this isn't the total cost because it hasn't applied a discount. 15% off is a discount, so we have to subtract 15%, right? So our step 1 is to take $6.95 and multiply it times 15% as a decimal. What is it as a decimal?
0.15.
0.15. So y'all tell me what $6.95 times 0.15 is? $1.04. So the 15% saves us $1.04. So step 2 is to take $6.95 and subtract $1.04 to find out what you have to pay. What is it?
$5.91.
$5.91. So that's what you're going to have to pay. That's the total cost. Okay? The reason we subtracted was because we had a discount of 15%. Now, my sweatpants here at $19.50 with a 6% sales tax, right? So I got to take, step one is to take my $19.50 pants and multiply it times, now, 6% is like this, 6 with a decimal after it. Okay? So I move the decimal 1, 2 to the left, so it's 0.06. So I multiply 1950 times 0.06, and what do I get?
$1.17.
$1.17. So my step two is to take $19.50 and add, and you're adding because it's tax, and you always add tax, plus $1.17. What do you get?
$20.67.
So that's how much that $20.67 is called your what?
No sweatpants.
Total cost. Okay? The reason it's total is because you take the cost plus the tax and you get a total. You know how the register lady always says your total is, right? She didn't say that to you? She just tells you, okay, that price she tells you, that's the total. Okay, so we're going to call this the total cost.
She didn't tell. She was telling
So
me.
today you learned how to calculate tax and discount.